Part of why I go out into the backcountry is because I'm looking for surprise. The serendipity of nature. You have so little control over what's going on, and sometimes that's just fantastic.
We want to surprise people where they least expect it. Deep in the backcountry, this is bringing a special experience to people in a special place.
We are hiking about 7-8 miles into Wheeler Beach. We are going to take someone's campsite meal up to 11. The nature of Merrell magic is that we don't know who we're going to surprise.
Hiking here isn't easy. The trail's steep, there's poison oak. You don't get here by accident, but that's kind of what makes it an amazing wilderness to hike.
We haven't seen anyone on the way and wondering, are we going to be in luck today or are we going to strike out? Hiking up to Wheeler Beach, as we approach, we see this group of about 10, 12 people, and we're like, sweet. We are ready to do some Merrell magic here.
We came today, on this day only, we will never be here again, to throw a party for you guys.
No way.
Besides the menu and the music. We came here this weekend with the musical Mountaineers.
We carry a violin and a piano in backpacks into the backcountry. We don't announce our concerts at all, so anybody who finds us, it's completely unexpected.
This is just a little dream of two musicians that wanted to play on the mountains, and we had no clue how many people would be touched by it.
Bringing a moment like that for people is what we love to be able to do.
Once you get here, you feel lucky. You feel really lucky. We want to take that feeling and amplify it.
This trip I put together with a bunch of work colleagues. I do a lot of this kind of stuff on my weekends. Been sharing stories with some of the guys and girls that I work with. One of them asked me if I'd take them or organize a group trip, and I was like, absolutely, that would be amazing. I'd love to get out in the backcountry with you all. And then all of a sudden, it just kept snowballing. By the time we left the trip yesterday, there were 14 people. A lot of people that had never backpacked before jumped in, which was a lot of fun being able to share this experience with them.
The Lost Coast is not the kind of place I'd expect to see someone hiking in a keyboard. And I was like, are we gonna get punked?
And then the menu showed up, was like, whoa, what is this?
I mean, it was surreal being where we are. Such an amazing setting. We're pinching ourselves just because of that. And then to have this group show up to cook us this 3-4 course meal, I don't know, it's magical. Yeah.
So good. Like, definitely way better than I expected backpacking.
In all my experiences backpacking, I've either forged friendships anew or like made bonds that were even closer as a result of the experience. That's what really brings me out here.
It's a passion of mine, I think, to bring people out here. There are so many incredible places waiting to be discovered. And when I take people out to see some of these places for the first time, the occasional look of awe that hits them is a really, really cool thing to see. I find it really rewarding.
We were just incredibly shocked and amazed that you would go through all this effort to just bring some delight to people you didn't even know. Whenever you're hiking or backpacking, I feel like there's a different ethos. You realize we're all in this together. It definitely is a draw to bring me to places like this. And it's pretty inspiring to see. You really don't have to do that much to create some delight in the world.